Hey Dutch crew, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to cook in these. We've got some pork spare ribs. We're going to cook these on the Woodfire Ninja, and we're going to follow in a recipe from CJ Cooking. So come on, let's get on with it. The first thing we need to do with these ribs is to remove this membrane. The easiest way to do it is just get a knife in at the beginning, just tease a little bit out. I'm going to take some kitchen towel, just grab hold of that, and pull it off. A little bit left here, I'm just going to go back in. A little bit here, just going to go back in. Take that bit off. Do a bit of a trim, some of this fat. I'm not going to take too much fat off. The next thing to do is to cut these ribs in half, because obviously they won't go on that Ninja hole, so I'm just going to cut them in half. So we're going to go down the bones. There's about 12 bones in these, so we're going to go 6. I'm going to call it through there. The next thing to do is to get some rub on, and I'm using this Dutchies barbecue rub. Of course there'll be a link above to show how I've made this. Our ribs are now ready to put onto the Ninja, so we'll go and get that set up and we'll get them on. First thing we need to do is to get some pellets into our hopper. I'm using the Woodfire pellets all-purpose blend. Just going to add 1 cup. Lift the chute and pop them in. I'm going to switch to smoker. We're going to run it around about 120 degrees C. That's 250 F. We'll just leave 3 hours on. I'm only expecting this cook to take 2 hours. Open up. Just going to close the lid. We've got the Woodfire flavour technology on. All we simply do, press start. As you can see on startup, we've got the customary smoke coming from the pellet hopper. A little bit coming through the back, but this will soon turn from this deep-acrid smoke into thin blue smoke, and that's the ideal smoke for smoking foods. We're 30 minutes into this, we'll have a look. Yeah, starting to get some colour, starting to tighten up. Let it go for another 30 minutes. So we're 2 hours in now. Just go in and we're going to check some temperatures. 70 degrees C. The smaller ones here are 83. We'll get these off and we'll get them wrapped. We're going to wrap these ribs in the normal way I would do them if I was doing them on a conventional smoker. 2 layers of foil. Oh! Me side down. Some apple juice. steam the meat. Put the apple juice in. Our second set. Meat side down again. Apple juice. So now we're going to change the setting to bake. 170, and we're going to put 1 hour. Of course it's going to go through its preheat, but we're not worried about that. Just going to come in and take a look, take a temperature reading. That's 92 degrees. We're going to pull these off, get some barbecue sauce on them, get it back on and get that sauce set up. Look at them. Alright. So we've got some barbecue sauce. This is Dutchies Homemade BBQ Sauce. I'll put a link up above to show you how to make this. It's back on. Just see now the bones just start to pull back on these ribs. Second set back on. Lid down. We'll carry on. Come in. We'll have a look. Oh, look at the colour on them. It's in 102 degrees C. I'm going to pull these off. Look at them. These ribs have had just about 2 hours. 1 hour of smoke and 1 hour wrapped for the last 10 minutes, and then we've unwrapped them, barbecue sauce, and just put them back in and let that set up. So we'll flip it over and see where the bone is. We're going to take one out the middle. Let's go in for a taste test. Look at that. Still nice and moist. It's not fall off the bone. Pudding clear. All in all, for a 2 hour rib, that's not bad.